12th CBSE Chemistry Aldehyde, Ketones and Carboxylic Acid chapter, previous year's questions of NEET we are going to discuss in this video. We have first question, the following conversion. There is a conversion of benzoyl chloride to benzaldehyde. This in the presence of hydrogen, palladium and barium sulfate. This reaction is Rosenmund reaction. Second reaction is complete the following reaction. There is a cyclohexanone. On treating with hydrogen cyanide, there is a formation of cyanohydrin. This cyanohydrin on treating with concentrated sulfuric acid, the product is C. The product C is this one, where cyanide group undergo hydrolysis to form carboxylic acid and alcoholic group undergo dehydration to form double bond. This way you need to identify the product. The next question is the product formed by the following reaction sequence. So in this reaction, benzaldehyde on treating with hydrogen cyanide, there is a formation of cyanohydrin. Then in the second step, on hydrolysis and on treating with soda lime, there is a formation of benzyl alcohol. Next question, matching column 1 with column 2. Gabriel synthesis is for primary amines. Kolbe's synthesis is for salicylic acid. Williamson's for ether synthesis, and Ettard reaction for benzaldehyde. In the next question also match the following 2022 NEET question. We have in one column product, in another column reaction we need to match. Cyanohydrin is formed on treating with hydrogen cyanide. Acetal is formed on treating with alcohol. Skiff's base on treating with primary amine, and oxime on treating with hydroxyl amine. In the next question, acetone on treating with Grignard reagent, ethyl magnesium bromide followed by dry ether, we will get the product P. So on treating acetone with Grignard reagent, there is a formation of intermediate, and this on hydrolysis there is a formation of one alcohol, and the IUPAC name of this alcohol is 2-methyl butan 2-ol. Next question, there is one sodium salt of carboxylic acid, sodium salts of propanoic acid on treating with NaOH, and there is one more reagent, it's a question mark. It will give 1 carbon less ethane, alkane and sodium carbonate. So the missing reagent is calcium oxide, because the decarboxylation occur in the presence of soda lime, and soda lime is a mixture of sodium hydroxide and calcium oxide. One more question, here benzene on treating with carbon monoxide HCl in the presence of anhydrous aluminum chloride and CuCl2. This reaction is Gutterman-Koch reaction. Then there is one methyl ketone on treating with sodium hypoxide. This is a haloform reaction. Primary alcohol and carboxylic acid reacts in the presence of sulfuric acid. This is esterification. And carboxylic acid on treating with halogen in the presence of red phosphorus is a Hell-Wohlhardt-Zielinski reaction. Like this, you need to match the reaction along with the reactants. Then a strong base can abstract alpha hydrogen from carbonyl groups like aldehydes and ketones. Nucleophilic addition reaction will be most favorable in aldehydes, because aldehydes are more reactive compared to ketones, because in ketones you can find steric hindrance. In the next question, there is a carbonyl compound react with hydrogen cyanide to form cyanohydrin. This is cyanohydrin, which on hydrolysis there is a formation of racemic mixture of alpha hydroxy acid. So the carbonyl compound is acetaldehyde or ethanol. On treating with hydrogen cyanide, there is a formation of cyanohydrin, and on hydrolysis there is a formation of racemic mixture of lactic acid. One more question, which one of the following can be oxidized to corresponding carbonyl compound? Among the given 4 options, 2-hydroxypropane, which is a secondary alcohol, on oxidation it will produce ketone called propanone or acetone. In the following reaction, the product P is, here R C double bond OCl is on reacting with hydrogen, palladium and barium sulfate gives product P. The product P is aldehyde, and this reaction is Rosenmund reduction. So this is acetyl chloride or acid chloride on reduction with palladium in the presence of barium sulfide. There is a formation of aldehyde by Rosenmund reduction. Now identify the correct reagent that could bring about following transformation. So here there is one alkene on reacting with BH3 hydrogen peroxide in the basic medium and PCC, there is a formation of aldehyde. So these are the correct reagents. For the given reaction, in this given reaction, the product P is, as you can see, this one is one reactant on oxidation with potassium permanganate in the presence of acid. There is a formation of 2 molecules of carboxylic acid. This also converts into carboxylic group. This also converts to carboxylic group. Next, consider the given reaction. This is acetone on treating with barium hydroxide. The functional group. So this is one acetone ketone carbonyl containing compound. So two molecules of acetone or propanone on reacting with base, it undergo aldol condensation to form aldol, and in this product you can find alcoholic group as well as keto group, both you can find. Next question, carboxylic acid in the presence of X and on hydrolysis gives primary alcohol. Here also there is one alkene in the presence of reagent X and on hydrolysis gives primary alcohol. The X in both the reaction is diborane, B2H6. Now predict the correct intermediate. We need to correct intermediate and product in the following reaction. So there is one alkyne on hydrolysis in the presence of sulfuric acid and mercuric sulfate. There is a formation of intermediate. The intermediate is this. It is enol. You can find double bond also. En means double bond and all means alcohol. So this intermediate undergo tautomerization. This intermediate, enol intermediate undergo tautomerization, where you can find there is a shifting of hydrogen and double bond between the two carbon atoms to get acetone. The product B is acetone and product A is enol. Next question, of the following which is the product formed when cyclohexanone, 2-cyclohexanone when undergo aldol condensation, the product will be alpha beta unsaturated compound. There is one alpha beta unsaturated compound will get. Next question, the product formed by the reaction of an aldehyde with primary amine. So aldehyde on reacting with primary amine, there is a release of water, this two hydrogen and this oxygen to form Schiff's base or imine, where you can find carbon nitrogen double bond. The correct structure of the product A is, so here there is one cyclohexene on, there you can find keto group also and double bond also, en also in cyclohexene. On reduction you can find cyclohexanone. You can find the addition of hydrogen atom across this carbon-carbon double bond in the cyclohexene ring to get cyclohexanone. The product is cyclohexanone. The reagent used for the separation of acetaldehyde and acetophenone. Acetaldehyde and acetophenone, one is aldehyde, one is ketone. It can be separated by using sodium bisulfite, because aldehyde reacts with sodium bisulfite, whereas aromatic ketone does not react with sodium bisulfite. Aldehyde gives addition product with this sodium bisulfite. The most suitable reagent for the conversion of primary alcohol into aldehyde is pyridinium chlorochromate, because PCC is a mild oxidizing agent, so it will convert primary alcohol into aldehyde. The product formed in aldol condensation is beta hydroxyaldehyde or beta hydroxyketone. So if you want to differentiate these two aldehydes, the difference is what? In the first case, you can find methyl group across carbonyl group. Carbonyl C double bond, you can find adjacent methyl group. So methyl ketone compounds can be distinguished by using iodoform test. So in iodoform test, this will react, but this does not react. Then predict the product in the given reaction. So this is one aldehyde. On reacting with 50% potassium hydroxide, it undergo Kenizerose reaction. So it undergo oxidation, 50% undergo oxidation to give salt, potassium 3-chlorobenzoate, and 50% undergo reduction to give alcohol, that is 3-hydroxy methyl chlorobenzene. So 50% of the aldehydes undergo oxidation to produce salt and 50% undergo reduction to produce alcohol. These are the two products you can get by Kenizerose reaction. Clemenson's reduction of a ketone is carried out in the presence of zinc amalgam with HCl. So these are few question answers of previous NEET exams of aldehyde, ketones and carboxylic acid. Hope this is helpful for you. Thank you.